planet.
I said, look, I ain't scared of none of these cats out here. Check my volume. I have no fear of these cats out here. I'm not going to back down from none of these cats out here. I'm not going to tuck my tail for none of these cats round here. Going into enemy territory tonight. So I rub my hands together like Birdman. I want some more volume in my headphones. Unleash the flutes. I need more volume in my headphones. That's better. That's much better. Going into enemy territory tonight. I don't care about nothing. Nothing. I know it's going to be a chat box full of them over there. Ready to kill me at the stake, but I'm ready for them. I'm ready for them. Oh, my God. Eagle Shirley voice. I'm ready for them. My man's Deuce say he want to have me on the show tonight. Cool. I go on your show. Vegan Voch. My thoughts is clear tonight. I go on your show with your Saints fans. I got my people in my chat box, though. They going to have a chat box full of Saints fans over there ready to hate on what I got to say, but let's run it for the cardio. I have no fear of them. 50 Tiger say, look at 50 Tiger in the chat box. Keep this same energy. Keep the same energy Friday. We play Thursday. Come on, son. So at some point, I'm going to hit my man Deuce Windham on the jack, and I'm going to be like, when you ready? When you ready for me to cross over into your swampy, dirty mud territory? Your crawfish-infested territory. See you later, alligator, voodoo territory. Where the crawfish po' boys at? Like, I'm ready to go over there. And I'm even pulling. I'm going to read their chat box. I want to see what they chat box. I want to see how spicy they talking on their chat box. We're going to see what they talking about. But we're going to preview the game today. We did this with Lieutenant Dan a couple weeks ago, but the energy's different here. You know, the energy's different. Let me take my headphones off. The energy's different here. Me and Lieutenant Dan did one of these. And it was very businesslike. Well, this is what I think is going to happen, Lieutenant Dan. Whoa, Voch Lombardi, this is what I think is going to happen. Cool. I don't expect that same energy from that chat box over there. Now, Deuce probably going to keep it gangster, but Deuce done brought help. He going to bring Elias up in here, so let's run it. And if you watch my show, you know how I like to run it. For the cardio. See what we got going on up here. Let me open up my Facebook tabs, dog. See, I know it's going to be some smoke over there when I get there, but I got energy for it. I forgot I was supposed to be doing a podcast with this cat. Forgot I was supposed to do a podcast with that. All right, bro, I get with you. Hang tight, bro. I got you. Let me see if I can get Deuce Windham on the conference call. See what's talking about. Let me open up my conference call app. But what we probably gonna do is we gonna run his show. He like to run his show for 30 minutes because he don't want to let his people talk. They don't even like to set the phones up. And that's fine. I'm going to set the phones up on mine because I want to hear what my people got to say as I'm looking you in the eye. I want to see what my people got to say. I'm going to set my phones up. He'll probably do a little overtime with us. Enter name. Let's go. King Lombardi. That's how they're going to have to refer to me today. Y'all want my email, you can have it. I don't fear the Saints, man. Yes, I want freeconferencecall.com. Account to host my meeting. What the Nah, come on now. Join the fucking meeting. Come on. See what we got going on up in here. So we got a couple people in this chat box here while we live streaming. Let me see what's going on up in here. Who up in here? What's that? Who up in here? Let me turn my volume up. They don't hear me. It's cool. I'll stay muted. I ain't scared. I'm gonna mute myself though, so then I'm gonna come back over and talk to y'all, cause y'all my peoples. So we gonna do. We gonna let them fly. Cool. Anyway, that's what we gonna do. Mic and speakers. That's what we gonna do. Allow. Yes, mic and speakers. Yo. I don't even think they can hear me. Let's see what's going on up here. Let me turn my volume up. Let me stop my time. Let me turn my volume up. Do I got to hit this button?
Welcome. This service is provided by freeconferencecall.com.
You know, if you got some negative vibes going on, you don't feel like you got to fake some energy. So.
Excuse me? What was that? What was that?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, okay.
So rude.
Well, it sounded like you was over there trying to conjure fake energy, Deuce Windham. Is that true? Is that what you're saying?
Didn't I just tell this man that if he's having a bad day, he don't have to conjure fake energy? Or you don't listen.
Deuce, this is how I feel, and I'm talking to my live stream right now. My chat box ready to go today. I don't think I'll necessarily have a problem with y'all, but I do think I'm gonna see something in your chat box that's gonna set me off, and it's just gonna happen naturally, Deuce.
I already know. I've already had multiple of my groups that they're gonna come troll you on your live stream Thursday.
Let them fly. I'll take the views. Let them fly. Let them come over and benefit the Cowboy channel. Let them fly, young Deuce.
I ain't normally mad at him. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
But anyway, I'm about to go ahead and mute this thing. What time are we starting?
About 6 minutes from now.
I'll be back in 6 minutes.
All right.
That's how y'all go over there and talk to him. David Alexander with the dime in the super chat. Let's see what he say. Scroll down to see what he say. This is what's going on. 37-22 Cowboy victory. That's bold, David. Young David, that's bold, David. I don't know how we're going to do that, but I'm with you. Man, let me go get some H2O, man. Let me go get some happy juice. Wait a goddamn minute, man. I'll be right back. I know y'all can still hear me. My microphone's expensive. I know y'all hear me. Hell yeah. I know y'all can hear me. All right, we back. We back like bra straps. I don't care. Y'all say he delusional. I ain't buying that. David Alexander got a point. Shit, let's drop 100 points on the Saints. Y'all know crazy stuff happened on Thursday nights. Let's run it. For the cardio, Nene up in here. Y'all know Nene the only one that can calm me down in this time of turmoil. But it is what it is, though. I'm about to go over to my YouTube and get ready to pull a channel up. And look, to be fair, if y'all over here and y'all support Deuce Show, continue to support Deuce Show, because Deuce the homie at the end of the day. I don't like y'all, though. For coming over here starting messing my chat box, but we gonna see. Call the ambulance. Hell yeah. See what's going on. Virginia's finest up in here. What's happening? Kevo say, what about me? Kevo, I feel like we're not going to be cool till Friday. I feel like we're not going to be good till Friday. Ray says, how many times have the Cowboys scored over 30? This Thursday. We gonna score over 30 this Thursday. What you goofy ass? Hell wrong with you. Y'all got to come to our house. Y'all got to come to Dallas. You know we undefeatable in Dallas. Hell wrong with you. Let me go ahead and hop back in that chat box and get ready. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So, Virginia Fine say he going to be troll patrol. So, this is what we going to do. This is what we going to do. We're going to give Virginia's finest a gun, and we're going to give Nene a gun. I want y'all to keep this thing under control in here. Add moderator. That's what we're going to do. We're going to give Virginia's finest a gun. Where Nene at? I just want to see where she at. We're going to give Nene a gun. David Alexander dropped a Deuce, say he's sure going to run it for the cardio. There you go. Talk to him. Let me open this thing back up. Let's get back up in here. Let me unmute myself. He won't even let me unmute myself.
Unmuted.
We good? We good to go?
2 minutes.
All right, cool. I'll mute myself again.
Muted.
Hell wrong with him. Don't talk to me, dog. Don't talk to me, bro. Talking about some 2 minutes. Don't tell me I'm not 2. Y'all hear how calm they are over there? That's fear. It's fear. Let me see what we're talking about. Where's my gun? Pat don't need a gun. You haven't done enough to deserve the gun, Pat. Pat gonna be out here kicking me out the chat box. Can't have Pat with a gun. Pat can't have no gun in my chat box. Pat say you got my back. Now I might give Pat a gun. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see, fama. Look at Virginia's finest. He ready. Let me get Nene a gun. Add moderator. There we go. We're gonna get Nene a gun. If I trust anybody, I trust Nene with a gun. You're gonna beat the hell out of this. I have no fear of you. What you gonna do? Line up and put 9 guys in the box to stop Zeke? Amari Cooper gonna rip your head off. What you gonna play too high to stop Amari Cooper? We gonna run with Zeke. I have no fear of you. I'm gonna start off silver with these people. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna start off silver, but based on how they chat box is acting, tough acting to acting, fam. Based on what they chat box doing is what I'm gonna give it to them. We gonna find. We gonna see. Mike Meticulous podcast. Voch's voice is funny today. Chill out. Voch, give your honest opinion on us getting to breeze.
Good, fam?
Maybe blitz a corner.
Yep.
Listen, y'all. Listen.
All right. We're going to go ahead and roll it out.
Listen, he's sad.
Roll.
He's they sad. They sad.
Don't be doing that to our people today.
They sad. Listen to him.
Not after they just got lost to Mississippi State. Don't do that to them.
Listen to them. They don't even have chemistry. They don't even have on-show chemistry.
They won that game at least 3 times.
They ain't even friends with each other.
Yeah,
Me
they
and
got robbed. I'm not a. I'm not a ref guy.
Me and Lieutenant Dan always chop it up before the show. They ain't
much.
even friends. They ain't even friends.
About to be hot.
Let me unmute my stuff.
Unmuted.
Who dat? It's the preview edition. We have got my co-host, who's always with us, always looking fly, and today rocking the plaid, looking like just some Thanksgiving leftovers. How you doing, Elias? We got some good old stuff to talk about tonight. How you doing?
First of all, I don't look like Thanksgiving leftovers. I look like freshly cooked food on Thanksgiving. Appreciate it. And I'm doing well. How about yourself, sir?
I'm doing well, man. I'm coming with the energy tonight. I'm excited. We got a special guest joining us. That's going to be a lot of fun. He's actually streaming it too on his channel. So we're going to have like a dual stream going off between some people think this is a rivalry. I mean, most people don't, but North Louisiana and East Texas, Shreveport, because there's a rivalry. So Dallas Cowboys, New Orleans Saints. It's gonna be a fun episode. Got injury updates, got a little bit of news, and then we'll get into this nitty gritty.
Yeah, man, this is quickly becoming very personal for me. But I suppose we can start off with the injury news. Well, can we get some who that's out first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get some who that's out there. We got the Twitch side of things. We got the YouTube side of things. Everything's rolling through, of course. Boston Rain Cats. Mac is with us. Brian Key, Terrell, Isaiah. Everybody's saying their same name over and over, but KP, Kevin, Anthony, Rusty, Mizo, Howard, VP, Rodney, Ricky, Quail, Solo, Billy, 50, Quan, Armada, Free again. Who that to all y'all out there? That's all. Just who that to everybody.
Yo, it's Cowboys hate week. It's Cowboys with hate for the next 2 days till this game gets underway. Sounds like I can hear a mic moving, like someone wants to chime in.
Cowboys 37-22. I said it just like that.
Wow.
Just like that.
Wow.
I have no fear of you. I have no fear. I hold my tongue no longer. I have no fear of you.
Prescott's going to score 37.
You believe it?
I have no fear. I have no fear of you. Do your injury news. We here all night. Go ahead, man. Get your who that's out the way.
But before we, when we finish the show, Voch, just hit me up with your plugs number because you got the hookup. Hit me up with them injury updates, my friend.
You don't smoke me.
So we've got limited participants from everybody that was injured for the Saints. The only person who did not participate a couple of weeks in a row is Teron Armstead. That means Traquan Smith, Dan Arnold, Marcus Davenport, Andrus Peet, P.J. Williams, and Will Lutz, who has a back, as Sean Payton likes to say. We're all limited. All looks like they will be participating. For the Cowboys, Sean Lee did not participate. David Irving did not participate. Tavon Austin did not participate. Tyron Smith, big name there. He will be a game-time decision. According to the head coach, did not participate. Geoff Swain. Jeff Swain.
Jeff Swain.
Did not participate.
Sound it out. They taught us to sound words out in kindergarten. Says Jeff Swain.
It looks like Geoff.
It's
That's
Jeff
a terrible
Swain.
way to spell Jeff. It's usually spelled with a J. Thank you very much. Malik Collins, limited participant. Alan Hearns, full participant. Zach Martin, limited. Xavier Suafilo. Felines are really nice on my feet. Limited participant. Guard Adam Redmond, full participant. Taco Charlton. Someone I wanted actually the Saints to pick up. That would have been a good pickup. Full participant. Defensive end Daniel Ross, full participant. Linebacker Joe Thomas, full participant. Guard Connor Williams, full participant. Back when the Cowboys beat us in 2009, Sean Payton got caught with his pants down with regards to DeMarcus Ware actually playing.
Oh, man, you done froze up and left us on a cliffhanger. I know. That's not a good cliffhanger to leave me on either.
I guess that's what happens on your show. This never happens on my show.
Man, go ahead and slide in here, folks. Don't give me all that. Come on.
Look, man.
Look,
Deuce. The way I see it, me and you are actually good friends. We are more than just co-workers. We are good friends at this point. Can't wait to come down there and chill with you, bro. This has nothing to do with me and you. This is the respective fan bases that made this thing personal. This is the deal.
Unmuted.
This is the deal, Deuce. This is what Saints fans like to do. Saints fans like to run up on my front yard and say, boy, the Saints gonna whoop the Cowboys this week. Then when they walk out of my front yard, they walk back to y'all house and they say, y'all hear the Cowboys talking noise down there, do. So I'm by default pulled into this thing. I was minding my business, Deuce. I was gonna be neutral. I was gonna be down the middle. I was going to chill, but fam, I can't let you step on my grass and kick my mailbox over, Deuce.
Look, maybe your mailbox got kicked by somebody, but can we please stop pretending like this ain't what Dallas fans do? You got a little bit of winning, just a little bit. Them jean shorts have come out. Them acid wash jean shorts have come out. Them old Air Force Ones
I'm not gonna say
and the
that.
fades have come out. And y'all is repping the team again. Jared's world is full. Please don't act like y'all ain't been crossing the border to come talk trash. Please don't.
Why would we cross the border to talk trash to y'all? We would love for this to be a friendly competition, and whatever happens, happens. Y'all the bad guys here. Y'all the big bad 10-game streak over here. Why would we talk nasty to y'all?
I can't tell because
Cowboys fans do. Come on,
there
Voch.
hasn't been.
We've had
there
this
hasn't
conversation.
been-
How your
there
people
hasn't
are.
been a team that's come out and talked as much as the Cowboys prior to facing the Saints.
Okay, let me say this.
You got Dak trying to minimize it. You've got Zeke saying you guys don't have to play perfect.
Sure.
Amari Cooper chiming in. Jerry Jones feeling like this have to be Super Bowl.
What you want him to say? What you want him to say?
Marcus Lawrence saying that they plan to punch the Saints in the mouth.
What you want him to say? Okay,
I ain't mad about it. I ain't mad about it.
what do you want him to say?
That's a lot of talking.
What do you want?
That's a lot of talking.
It's called media obligation. You talk at media obligation. They ask the questions. He answered the questions.
That whole angle of making it the next biggest hype can only be done so much. Nick Wright actually used that same storyline for you guys when you're about to face the Falcons. See how good you are going against this team. You can only go to the well to that so much. Everybody is getting up differently for this game, but I find it odd that the team that has the most to prove is doing the most talking, while the other team is we're on a 10-week, we don't need to say much. This is going to be one of those whippings that comes back to haunt you guys for talking so much.
I dropped
Here's what I gotta
on
say.
my channel. Hold on, Deuce. On my channel, I dropped an Amari Cooper video. I dropped the Xavier Su'a-Filo video. I dropped a linebacker video and a pass rush video. How come Saints fans are coming to my comment section in my chat box talking about, boy, you gonna need all that Sunday, boy, Thursday, y'all gonna need all. I don't see none of my people going to your videos, dudes. None of my people.
My people don't come to my videos. What you talking? Look, here's what I gotta tell you. My social media experience today on Twitter, and to me, this is just eat up with stupid. I don't know where this is coming from. Cowboys fans coming to Saints fans saying y'all ain't played nobody. We play the same people. The South plays the East this year. We play the same people. How have we not played nobody and you played somebody? See what I'm saying?
Voch ain't say that.
I got no problem with the fans anyway.
Voch ain't say
I'm
that.
just saying we have apparently we have different experiences. You got people coming into my yard, my people coming into your yard. I'm not even here for that. I just want to know who we think is going to win and why. I ain't cared about the thing.
Kevo is in your chat box right now, and he's been in my chat box all week, letting his presence be known. I didn't invite Kevo to my chat box and say, come talk crap to us. I didn't do that. No, he just showed up.
Did you say you appreciate the views?
I love the views.
Take the view and enjoy it.
But I didn't invite him. I didn't invite him to come hit my mailbox and get all of my grass. Get out of my grass. Get out of my yard.
Anyway, let's get to this actual game.
Okay, let's break down
Look,
the game.
We know the fans going to trash talk. That's just what they do.
Sure. I'm the victim here. But let me just say this, Deuce. And if I can be neutral for a minute and not trash talk y'all, keeping it a buck, we could totally line up and get smoked here. The Cowboys could the Saints could walk into Dallas and totally smoke us. That could possibly happen. This is what I don't subscribe to. I don't subscribe to it being this impossible Thanos type butt whooping, because I'm trying not to cuss on your show. This Thanos type butt whooping on the way Thursday. That's what I don't subscribe to. I'm hearing people say things like, boy, the Saints gonna drop 50 on you. Boy, you gonna need some luck. This gotta happen. This gotta happen. When totally, I think this is a regular X's versus O's, a regular styles make fights type of matchup. I don't think it's impossible for the saying the Cowboys could possibly beat the Saints. Sure, things got to happen. People got to play. Less penalties got to happen. Play in the ball control, things like that, score opportunities, red zone efficiency. Sure, those things got to happen. But we ain't just finna sit up here and act like it's impossible for the Cowboys to beat the Saints. That's my only quarrel, fam.
That's fine. Look, I'm a big proponent of any given Sunday, man.
Sure.
Saints on a 10-game win streak. Their defense right now, in the past month, statistically is top 10. I think the DVO numbers that came out today, that the number 9 defense in the entire league in DVOA from Football Outsiders, that's fine and dandy.
Sure.
You're going to probably lose at some point.
Sure.
I mean, that's just the way the NFL is. I got no problem with that.
But Deuce, I don't even like that. I don't even like that term. Oh, the Cowboys, the Saints could lose because you got to lose at some. I don't like that. If the Saints lose, it'll be because they lost, not because you can't win them all, y'all. That's devaluing what the Cowboys could do, in my opinion.
Look, stylistically, the Cowboys can come out and actually execute the game plan that the Ravens wanted to.
And the Browns, I totally agree.
And the Browns, because they have the running back, they have the offensive line.
And the defense.
They can actually do it.
And the defense, yes, sir.
They can actually do it. Mm-hmm. The biggest thing for me, the key for me is this team wasn't the team it is until they got Amari Cooper fully integrated. They're averaging 26.7 points per game after getting him fully integrated. Prior to that, 19.2 points per game. I feel like Marshawn Lattimore just sits on Amari Cooper, you shut him down, and then you have the same exact offense you had prior to that, which was nothing.
I mean, like he did with John Brown, and he 7 catches for 100 and whatever yards and a touchdown. That same way is going to clearly come down to matchup. Sure, I totally agree. If you want to load the box and leave one guy on Coop, sure, then it's our job to beat the one-on-one coverage like Coop's been doing his whole career, not just the last few games. But let's go back to Oakland. Let's go back to Alabama. Coop's been beating one-on-one coverage for years. He's a nuanced route runner. That's what he does. Mm-hmm. We got to force y'all to play cover 2. Then we got to get back into the run game. Then we got to make it a big cycle. We know this. Sure. But just say that. Just say that.
Well, that's fair, but then you get into the thing, can you actually make that happen? Because, for one, I don't think the Cowboys are going to be able to make the Saints make that switch. I think the Saints are going to continue to play cover 3 match all game.
That's bad for you.
I think the big key is, can the Dallas offensive line stop the Saints pass rush?
Sure. I think, facing injuries, I know that's a good little talking point to talk about this, but we face some of the nastiest D linemen all year. Vic Beasley, Jonathan Allen, Fletcher Cox, Dontari Poe. We face guys all year. This ain't nothing new. Sir?
But you've also given up 38 sacks, which is one of the worst numbers in the NFL.
Sure. But we talking about Thursday though. We're both talking about how teams look today, because y'all don't want me to bring up the Buccaneers game. We don't want y'all to bring up Carolina. We talking about week 13. So sure, I got you.
Well, that's fair, but that's kind of going to my point. The Saints' defense has been better the past month. I mean, they just came off a 6-sack performance. The week before that, a 4-sack performance. So they're riding high. They're riding hot. They got 2 Pro Bowlers, well, arguable Pro Bowlers on the defensive line. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's not that I'm not trying to just dump on them, but let's look. Over the past 4 weeks, y'all have given up 15 sacks.
Sure. And
so, I mean, it's not like I'm going back to the Carolina game in week 1 and saying, look, y'all gave up all these sacks to Carolina.
See,
I mean, recently, Dak has, even though his weapons have improved, you're still giving up a lot of pressure. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that the offense has moved to a point where y'all can dictate what a defense can do. For me, this is what the game comes down to for me. Okay. Can Dallas defense be the first defense in 10 weeks to stop the Saints offense, or at least slow them down?
I don't think so. You've always said that you will always take the best offense over the best defense in today's NFL. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Fair enough. I do not think they will stop them enough. And I don't think that the offense can score at the clip that they will need to if that defense can't stop them. It's going to present some problems. But here's something that shouldn't be overlooked. When you've got your owner pointing out that the team should treat this like a Super Bowl.
Excuse me?
Right? Every play should be like a Super Bowl.
Excuse me?
Jason Garrett, who I do not believe, I think is the Matt Ryan of coaches. There's going to be no more pressure than anyone on that field than Jason Garrett to perform, because if you're expecting those players to play like that, you're also expecting that coach to coach like that. Jason Garrett cracks at the most inopportune time with some of the worst decisions. That's something I think cannot be overlooked, because if you compare Jason Garrett to Sean Payton as a head coach, there's no comparison. He's literally the Matt Ryan of head coaches. That's the reason why the Cowboys can't win consistently.
You know what? Just that last piece of commentary you gave me, that proves you taking this a lot more personal than Cowboys fans. What the hell Jerry Jones comment got to do with this?
Really personal.
What does Jerry Jones comments got to do with this? Of course you're supposed to play every play like it's a Super Bowl. Every play matters. It's a National Football League. It's a game of inches. Every play matters. What's wrong with him saying that? Huh?
owner can overcompensate, make things over dramatic for a game right now. Jerry Jones put it in your ear.
How you got a Boost Mobile laptop? How you got a Boost Mobile laptop? Fix your signal. I can't hear you. Fix your signal.
All right, look.
Listen, you can just fine.
Time out.
Deuce, what'd he say? Deuce,
Yeah.
what'd he say?
Yeah, y'all treating this too much like we around the table playing spades. Y'all got
Yeah,
called.
we all playing spades, and I got a handful of trumps.
Deuce, what'd he say? I can't hear
Oh
him.
my goodness. We all both chill out.
He got a T-Mobile
Calm down.
laptop.
Next point.
Okay, Deuce, let me say this. Okay, Deuce, let me say this. I don't subscribe to the notion of stopping the Saints offense. I don't really think that's a thing that can happen. But if I watch film on the Browns, I watch film on the Ravens, we've got to try to contain it. I think the magic number is 24 points. And that's a lot. 24 points could beat us, sure. But I think I don't fear the Saints defense in that way. The Saints defense is good, Deuce. I'm not good. They're a top 5 defense in my opinion. But I don't fear them. I think we'll be productive enough to play football with the Saints defense. The big matchup in my opinion is can our defense not give up big plays? If Drew Brees goes out and he gets 500 some odd yards, Kamara, Ingram, Hill, if everybody blows up yards wise, I fully expect that to happen. What I think this comes down to is the red zone. Cowboys got a great red zone defense, fam. If we can hold y'all to field goals, and you can kind of get my perspective of this thing. I don't think this is going to be a big nasty shootout. I think that's where the Saints win mostly. The Eagles, the Falcons, the Rams, they walk in thinking that they're going to get into a track meet with the Saints. That ain't smart. You can't do that. The Cowboys got to play ball in a vacuum. You know what I mean? So we've got to play red zone defense, get field goals out of y'all, and we got to score in our red zone. That's what I think this really mostly comes down to. Can our defense bend, not break, and limit the points, and not necessarily stop Drew Brees? It'll be disrespectful to say stop Drew Brees.
I think that idea is fair, but one thing I want to point out, because you're an X's and O's guy, like if you look at what Baltimore did, that's what the Saints wanted to do. The Saints completely changed their offense to play that style. Their first drive was 20 plays. They came out and did that on purpose. The Saints could have put up 45-50 on Baltimore, but maybe it would have been a shootout. They purposely chose to, hey, we're going to play time of possession. The Saints so far this season have got, 7 games where they've had at least 33 minutes of time of possession. They're the leader of time of possession by a very, very wide margin. That's what makes the Saints dangerous. It's not that they can shoot you out. They can. But that they can play any style of offense in this league and still beat you. That's what's making them scary right now. It's hard. You can't really dictate what you want them to do. They just do whatever they want to do right now. And until a team can show that they can stop that, the Saints will continue to do it.
I think they have the ball for a long time because they have a lot of possessions. They don't really play slow ball. The Saints don't play methodically in that way. They can move. They can move the ball. But I just think these other teams get so caught up in the shootout game that it turns into 3 and outs because that defense is good. It turns into 3 and outs, and the Saints just get the ball back again. I think they more so compile minutes. You know what I mean?
What have you been watching?
That's not how it's
games
happening.
have you been watching, man?
Elias, I'm talking to Deuce. I'm talking to Deuce. I'm talking to
Deuce.
Deuce.
I'm talking to you.
Deuce, answer the question.
What you've been seeing
Deuce, answer the question. Okay, let me say this. I have no idea. Watch this. I have no idea what your owner said this week. I don't even know your owner name. I don't know what Sean Payton talking about because I ain't taking this as emotional as you are. I talk about this on my channel all the time. There's emotion, then there's logic. You got a lot of emotion in here, sir. A lot of emotion.
I hear you, but I also just heard you say that you don't think the Saints can ball control.
I said
That's
that.
Logic.
I said
That's
that.
Improper.
I said that. Deuce, I said that.
You just said that you don't think the Saints actually play ball control.
I didn't say that. I said they get a lot of time possession because they get a lot of possessions. I ain't saying that they can't slow down. I'm saying that they do play fast, but they do have time possession because they get the ball a lot. Is that false?
Yes.
The Saints do not get more drives than other teams.
Based on what you like, I don't know if
they had 11 drives versus the Eagles. They had 10 or 11 versus the Falcons. That ain't true.
You're talking about a team that's averaging around 2 drives a quarter, which is not off base. That's not.
Did they not have 11 possessions versus the Eagles, fam? Did they not have 10 versus the Atlanta Falcons? Did they not?
Do they not lead the NFL in plays per drive?
Did they not have 11 possessions versus the Eagles, fam, and 10 versus the Falcons? Did they not?
But you're not getting what we saying.
Apparently
You're
I ain't
picking
getting what
out
I'm
two games. I'm talking about over the course of the entire season. The Saints lead the NFL in plays per drive. They're not
But
just
I'm not
playing quick score off.
But I'm not talking about the season. I'm talking about lately. Aren't we talking about lately? Isn't that what we just got through talking about the last few or so games? How much different y'all
but
are
you
the
just picked
last?
out two games.
Few or so games are the 2 games you're picking out.
I'm
games
talking
where teams
to
wanted come in and
Deuce.
do a shootout.
I'm talking.
You're picking out the games
I'm
where they
talking
wanted to do a shootout.
to.
Don't be so simple.
I'm talking to. I'm talking
don't
to.
be a retarded retard.
I'm talking. I'm talking to Deuce. I'm talking to Deuce.
Wow.
What? Don't you be emotional? Don't you be? If we gonna talk ball, we gonna talk.
You have to deflect the fact that you've been
Deuce.
incorrect on several points.
Deuce.
Don't emotional. Even though I'm saying I'm taking this personal.
I'm just matching your energy.
Not really emotional.
I'm just matching your energy.
You're actually slipping on your thoughts. Your
I'm matching your energy. I'm matching your energy.
Just like your team, you're thinking that this is still a finesse offense. That's what I'm getting. Just like DeMarcus Lawrence, just like the whole punch you in the mouth, can't score 50 points. You're thinking that this is still a finesse offense. That's what you're thinking.
I said that.
You're thinking this.
I haven't said the word finesse in a month.
You're thinking it. You're thinking it.
I'm thinking it. God damn. I'm thinking it. Okay, watch this. What am I thinking now?
You use the word finesse in month, you don't get much finesse in your life.
Okay, cool. Watch this. What am I thinking now?
I don't have to watch it because
tell me what I'm thinking. Tell me what I'm thinking now. Tell me what I'm thinking now.
Come on, man, get back on subject. Well, yeah, you finessing or you getting back on proper
Tell me what I'm thinking now. Tell me what I'm thinking now.
Come on, Voch, where you at?
Okay, Deuce, back to logic. Okay, Deuce, back to logic. We're cutting the emotion. Back to logic, Deuce. Go ahead. That man say, hey chat box. That man say, I must not be getting finesse in my life. What does that mean? What part of the country say that? Where you from, Elias?
He's still stuck.
Where you from?
Still stuck on that. Are you gonna move on? Or are you gonna cry about it?
Now he want me to move on. What's up, Deuce? What you got, brother? Let's get back on track, please.
My favorite part of an argument is when both sides think they win it. That's my favorite part.
I'm chilling. This ain't even an argument.
Having a good time. Look, we derail it. I know both chat boxes having a great time.
Let me Google. Let me Google Saints owner's name so I can find a quote from him the past few weeks. See what he talking about. Go ahead,
the
dude.
Saints owner died this year, so it's actually Gail Benson. It's a very nice lady who does a lot of charity work. So she ain't releasing any statements for you to Google.
Let's see what Miss Gail Benson talking about. Go ahead, dude.
She a nice one. Like, I would love to be her friend and confidant, but that's just not.
Tom Benson's widow. Okay, she's on the Forbes list. Okay, let me do some more research on Gail Benson because that matters Thursday.
In Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas combined, I'm pretty sure. So.
I will own and operate the Saints the rest of my life. That's a quote from Gail Benson. I hope that matters Thursday. Go ahead, Deuce.
All right, let's get us back on track. Let's not talk about all the little spitballs everybody shooting at each other across this little state line.
I don't shoot them.
Let's talk about some facts.
I'm old.
Let's talk about some facts.
Go ahead.
Let's talk about matchups.
Sure.
I think that's what it comes down to. You know, Sean Lee's probably going to miss another game. Sean Lee, man, if that dude could have been healthy his career, he could have been one of the best linebackers, at least in the league. Maybe not ever to play, but his mental process is off the chart. He's going to miss this game. Leighton Vander Esch is a guy I was really high on. Rookie, though. I think the Dallas secondary is one of the more underrated units in the league. But my biggest thing is the Saints have consistently shown, whether it be recent weeks or all season long, they're going to pick apart the defense. It doesn't matter. They're scoring points per drive. We talk a lot about the 2013 Broncos. I mean, that's the staple. They score points per drive. The Saints are averaging a full point more than that record-setting Broncos team did. The efficiency that they're playing with is simply unheard of right now. For me, I mean, I know you're not big on the whole stopping the Saints offense thing. To me, that's got to be what Dallas does, because I think everybody in this conversation is going to agree Dallas can't keep up score for score with New Orleans if they start going. If they start firing, Voch ain't going to say it. Your commenters ain't going to say it. If the Saints start going light up, every drive's a touchdown, Dallas can't keep up. So that's why I keep coming back to the original point. If Dallas's defense, to me, can't control and dictate what this offense does, they're going to be in a tough spot. And for me, I'm saying that because I haven't seen the team do that all year. Even going back to the Bucs game, they didn't dictate what the offense did. The defense just wasn't on par. And now the defense for about 2 months has been on par. So that's when I look at this Dallas team, my eyes continue to go to the defense because For me, I see the Saints doing the same thing to Ezekiel Elliott like they did Todd Gurley. It wasn't that Todd Gurley wasn't effective. They simply made him play catch-up, which means you're not going to sit there and run Todd Gurley 25 times, which means you're not going to run Zeke 25 times. To me, it comes down to the defense at home in Jerry World. Can they control the Saints' offense? And right now, I can't see anything that makes that a reasonable, guesstimation. I think it's possible. I think if this team's play 10 games, the Saints are going to lose some of them. Right now, I think that's what I have to see is what from the Cowboys defense can possibly slow down the Saints like that.
Talk to me. My turn.
Yeah.
Pass rush, man.
Yeah.
Pass rush. D-Law. Somebody on the phone don't really like his comments, but I mean, what else you want him to say? I mean, I think he's not lying. I mean, D-line like him.
Here's my thing. There's been no team in the NFL better at stopping the pass rush than the New Orleans Saints. Whether it's recent or all year. There's really no team better.
Deuce, you asked me.
I know. But that's what I'm saying is what's going to be different? How are they going to take that to the next level?
I mean, we'll see Thursday. I mean, I don't know, but numbers aside, you asked me what's the best way to slow down the Saints. It's going to have to be through D-line. So, I mean, it hasn't happened all year. Cool. It's gonna have to happen Thursday in order to get a Cowboys victory. So DeMarcus, Taco, if he plays, Randy, Tyrone Crawford, Antoine Woods, those guys they're gonna have to play. Malik Collins, sure they're gonna have to play.
Let me ask you this because I've only watched a couple hundred Dallas snaps this year. Mm-hmm. Where's D-Law lining up the most? Right side or left side?
He is the left defensive end, full time.
All right. Mm-hmm. Do you think they would move him around for this game?
I don't, because I think Randy naturally fits the right side. Now, if you want to put Taco at left, then they could possibly move D-Law to the right, or Tyrone Crawford would be the right guy, and then D-Law would play left. Majority, D-Law doesn't move, though.
Here's why I'm asking that, because it doesn't look like Teron Armstead is going to play. We're expecting it. Jermon Bushrod is going to start. Mm-hmm. Ryan Ramczyk is probably playing from a pass rush perspective as the best right tackle in the NFL.
Okay.
Bushrod is not the best left tackle in the NFL by a long stretch. I mean, he's a journeyman. He's year 12 now, veteran. I'll put it this way for you, all you Dallas fans. Jermon Bushrod got a ring with the Saints in 2009. That's how old he is.
Sure.
If I'm Dallas, I think about putting D-Law on that, because even though I don't think that paper to paper the Cowboys pass rush can get to the Saints, I think D-Law can easily beat Jermon Bushrod regularly. So even if that's not his regular spot, I would trust him a lot more. I'd rather put an elite guy over a bad guy than an average guy like Brandon Gregory over that guy. See what I'm saying?
Sure. But I just don't see the Cowboys moving their ends around that much. I mean, Lawrence is mostly the left guy, and, Gregory's mostly the right guy. If there's any rotation, like I said, Crawford would just normally play right, but we don't do a whole bunch of moving. So, we'll see.
And that's why I asked. I'm just curious. That's why I asked. I don't know enough about what your team does. I'm only going to study 3 games of y'all this week, so that's not enough to really capture the entire defense. That was my question for you, because let's go ahead and be honest at this point. We're at the 30-minute mark. Let's hit the predictions and why we're predicting that way. Now, both of you guys, all up in your feelings, man, like I'm listening to a Drake album. I'm on side B for tonight.
Trap Money Benny. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. Both of y'all, I want predictions and why. And don't be all up in your feelings. Cowboys going to win 50-3, and the Saints going to win 63-9. Legitimate reasons for your posturing, and then we'll talk about that before we wrap up.
Who you want to go first?
Ladies first.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Come on, man.
Wow. Deuce, who would you like to go first, sir? Since it's your show.
Just go ahead, Voch.
Guess first.
Since it's your show.
Yeah, guess first. We're going to get y'all, and then I got to get super chat.
Since it's your show.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have Cowboys 27-24. And how I think we're going to have to control the game, but we just can't play too much keep away. Like, if we have shots, we got to take it. You was talking about the cover 3 looks. Cover 3 kind of leaves you open to a lot of shots downfield. Coop has taken shots downfield. Apple's over on the other side. Hey, Michael Gallup, let's see what you got, kids. See if you can get you something going. Bees, let's work over the middle. Run the ball. Be methodical. Red zone scoring, we'll see. Play defense, we'll see what happens. Drew Brees may have 400 and something passing yards, but I really do have a lot of faith in the Cowboys red zone defense. Nasty versus the run. We got linebackers that can run fast, so getting sideline to sideline, we'll see. 27-24. Elias.
Okay, that's right.
Elias,
what you got?
I'm going to go the reverse. I'm going to give them the credit of being able to play the style of game that the Baltimore Ravens wanted to play, and yet I think this is a better team than when they faced the Ravens, and so I'm going to go with the Saints here. I just think that it's going to be hard. The defensive line of the Saints, 13 sacks home, 13 sacks away. They can get to Dak Prescott. I don't think that offense is going to be able to score, but I do respect the Cowboys' defense. And I also respect the fact that Sean will probably go in with a game plan to keep the game a little bit closer. But I think the Saints come out on top. I want to say by 10. I want to say by 10, but I'm going to go ahead and be respectful and keep it a little bit closer. And that's more for my grandfather because he was a legitimate Cowboys fan before he passed away in 2013.
Okay. Well, I'm going to lay out mine, and I'm going to give Voch the opportunity to rebuttal everything I say because I've let you guys basically hash it out and have a little a girl fight. We had a chick fight tonight.
Deuce,
so I haven't really got to go over any of my. No, I don't want to hear. No,
let me say no. Let me say this. I'm gonna let you go. I just want to say something. Let you go. I have no quarrels about your opinion because I know it's truly what you mean. I just want to know what like Gail Benson would have to say. Like, what is Gail Benson's prediction? Can I Google that and find what Gail Benson got to say?
Prediction is probably she wants you to donate to 3 or 4 charities before she gives you a quotable. So
okay, well that's nice then. Go ahead, dude. My bad.
All right, so here's my side, and I want your Cowboys fans to hear that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna save my prediction because I don't want to hear y'all literally turning off the channel as I say all these things. I think for the Saints
Cowboys
perspective, it's gonna be interesting. Do the Saints fear Amari Cooper like they do Julio Jones? Because for the past couple of weeks, for the first time really all year, they've let Marshon Lattimore travel on one specific receiver, and they've doubled the number ones. They've taken a guy like Amari Cooper, and they've placed Eli Apple on him with Marcus Williams over the top in cover 1, cover 3 match, sometimes in a Tampa 2 configuration. Are they going to do it this time, or do they fear Cooper enough to do that? If they don't fear him enough, you might see Cooper one-on-one with Lattimore. I think the main name here is going to be Gallup. I like that you mentioned him because I feel like they're going to double up on Cooper with Eli Apple and Marcus Williams, which means he's only going to be really effective between the 20s. I don't see him having a lot of red zone opportunities because of that. The key is, can Gallup beat Lattimore? And Lattimore has been known to bite at times on things like comeback routes, out routes. He's still an elite corner, but every elite corner gets beat. He's going to be the name to watch for me. As far as the defensive line, the Saints' defensive line is equal to the Dallas defensive line. So Dallas fans, you talk about guys like D-Law and everything, the Saints have the same thing. I think Dallas has 31 sacks, the Saints have 30, if that gives you an idea. They're both pretty equal in terms of their strength. Neither are the best in the NFL. Both are really, really good. I think both can have success. Big point for me, though, I still do not see enough from the Dallas defense, even though I think the Dallas defense is good. I think that to me, they're the reason that they have 6 wins. I know that everybody loves to give love to Dak and Zeke and the O-line. I think there's definitely talent there. Defense still wins a lot of these games, even these high-scoring, crazy matches that we have in today's league. It's still the defense that has to come through and make that happen. I think Dallas is helping them keep that. But I don't see enough from Dallas because, keep in mind, the Saints have beat 3 teams ranked in the top 10 in the NFL. They've beat 3 teams in the top 5 of the NFL in defense. They've done it in their house. And they really haven't had any problems doing it. They haven't been doing turnovers. They haven't struggled. They've simply gone in and dominated whichever way they want to do it. And this brings me back to my original point. Until a team shows they can stop the Saints from doing that, I can't say the team is going to lose. So because of those reasons, I think Dallas is good. But I think one of my favorite quotes is, your record – you are who your record says you are. Dallas is 6-5. I'm going 31-17 Saints. Until somebody shows they can hold the Saints from scoring 2-digit leads, can they stop them? That's what I'm going with.
That's fair.
I'm down with that.
That's fair.
I'm down with it.
I'm with you.
Let me throw these out. Over-under. Zeke runs for 100 yards.
Voch, you want to jump in our over-under segment we do?
I don't really do predictions ever.
Me either. I hate them.
I hate to do them.
Fans love them. So.
See, fans love them because they want to come back and call you wrong after. Like, football is different. Football don't work like that. So I don't really get into predictions.
Okay, cool. Give me some over-unders, man.
Over-under, Zeke runs for 100 yards.
I'm going to say under only because he's probably only going to have about 15 attempts.
Garrett. Over under Dak Prescott, 300 yards.
Over.
I'm with you. Over under Saints beat, well, you're probably going to take it. Saints beat Cowgirls by 10 or more.
I take the over. I think they're going to win by 2 scores.
Saints have 3 or more sacks. Over under.
Over.
Amari Cooper gets 100 yards receiving.
Over.
Big one. Over under more than one lead change in this game.
Push.
I
think that you're going to see, because one thing the Saints defense has consistently struggled with is pre-scripted drives. The Cowboys get the ball first. I think they're going to score first. Put up a touchdown. Cowboys fans going to go crazy. But the Saints have done that all year long. After that point, the Saints defense really doesn't allow anything. I think you're going to have the Saints take the lead back and not give it back up.
There we have it.
All right, there's my over-unders. Now we'll get you the Super Chats. Voch, I really appreciate you dropping by. It's been a fun, dramatic. It's funny because Elias had no energy before we started the show, and now this man.
Crazy.
I promise y'all gonna meet up at the bar, and y'all either gonna drink together or go home to blows. I'm gonna love every second of it. So,
honestly, Deuce, Friday, all this really kind of goes away from me. You know what I mean? Like this, because I really, I don't really want to get into these type of exchanges, man. But I just, I can't be punked out like that. So it is what it is.
Look, sometimes it's fun. Let's be honest.
It's not fun. I don't like fussing with y'all.
Just be a fan.
I done pulled the battle axe out on Cam, dog. This ain't fun. This ain't fun, bro. This ain't fun, bro. Can y'all see me? Let me pull this up. Can y'all see me? Let me pull this thing.
Gonna put his camera up.
Let me see. Let me see if I can cut this camera on.
See his face. It could be hot.
Camera not detected. Please check your connection again. Man, look at my stream on YouTube. I didn't pull my battle axe out, dog. I legit.
Well, this man say that he's hot right now. He look like a ginger that been running for 3 miles. He looks hot right now.
Right.
Man, it is what it is, dog. I ain't mad. Like this is good banter. This is good for the viewers. You know what I mean? People watching my show, people watching your show. It's good. But Cowboys W. You know what I mean?
All right, man. We're gonna see Thursday night, and
yeah,
for all of you Saints fans watching, my man Voch over here going to be doing a live stream. You are more than welcome to come, just mosey on in, pull up a chair, and hang out with him. Push his view numbers up. Maybe you want to troll a little bit, but don't troll too much. Respect Who Dat Nation. Don't get too crazy. Don't get insulting his mama enough. Have some fun with it. I know I'm going to be by it, so. You still doing that, right, Voch? I ain't thinking.
Yeah, we still live streaming. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and wrap this thing on up too. I ain't gotta take no calls or nothing like that. Y'all hang tight, don't go nowhere. Hey man, it's been fun. I came on their show and I smacked the shit out of them, boy. Y'all saw what I did, boy. Y'all saw it, man. They got. Look at the chat box going crazy. Y'all can't see it, but the chat box going crazy.
I'm gonna mute that man because he's lying and we supposed to be show.
The chat.
He's the second person I've seen to ever wear a clock around his neck.
They can still hear y'all. They can still hear y'all.
Hyping himself.
They can still hear y'all.
Don't love it.
Well, let's get to these super chats real quick.
They can still hear.
We appreciate everybody supporting the show. Ryan,
let me mute them. They can still hear y'all. Hey man, Voch Lombardicus Prime. I have no fear of them. I show up to these people crib and I walk in their house and I tell them what is what. Let me go to my OBS real quick. OBS real quick before I wrap this thing up. Metal Gear Solid. Hey, man, if y'all want to support the boy, y'all just missed out on a nasty little Black Friday sale, but the response has been amazing. Go get you one. Speed, Strength, Ass Whoop. I watch film, either one of those shirts. Support the boy. Super Chat. Patreon is more important than food and water. I'll be doing the live stream Thursday. The live reaction, whatever happens. If we lose, I knew it. If we won, I definitely knew it. And all that. But it's been cool, man. It's been real. Hey, like this thing before y'all go. You know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all Thursday, man. Marfa. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey. Y'all till next time. Salute.